Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining me now is Dr. Penny Wilson from Eating for Performance. Thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So we were talking about digestive issues, and people eat certain foods, and sometimes that can really make their digestive system act up.
Yeah, it really can. Our bodies tend to have foods that it gets along with well and foods that it doesn't get along with well. And so really figuring out what you can do so that you don't have digestive issues or the digestive drama is really important to being able to have the life you want to have.
I know when I wake up in the morning and if I don't have breakfast first and I have that cup of coffee, now I'm on my third cup of coffee, my digestion gets a little bit off track at that point.
Absolutely. And it's learning those things. It's figuring out what your body needs and wants. And for some people, they can't have coffee because it just doesn't get along with them.
So how can you get rid of your digestive issues if you have these problems and maybe you're not sure even where to start?
Sure. When I work with people, I use a protocol called the 5R protocol. And the first R is removing, so figuring out those things that are causing the problems and removing them. It's also repairing, so if there's been damage to the gut, repairing that. Replacing, sometimes we don't have those digestive enzymes that we need to actually digest or break down our food, so replacing those. Reinoculating, which is a kind of a scary word, but what that really means then is repopulating your digestive tract with the bugs that it needs, and then rebalancing, looking at other things, stress, exercise, that play into digestive health.
It's so interesting because I did not know that you could repair your stomach in that kind of way.
Yeah.
There's so many things that go into digestive health that most of us don't even know. What is the biggest problem that people deal with when it comes to digestion?
The biggest problem is when really accepting that there's something wrong and talking about it. So most of us know when there's something that's not right, but talking about digestive issues is not a fun thing to talk about. It's been kind of taboo, so I'm trying to get people more comfortable talking about it. But you can't get it fixed if you don't start talking about it, and you can talk with me, you can talk with another medical provider, because if you're not digesting and absorbing your food, if your stomach's not working well, you're not able to get the nutrition out of the food that you want.
It can ruin your whole day, really.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and it can affect your work and your family life and your home life. And so you have a new program starting this month that is tailored to individuals specific to their needs.
Exactly. I'm starting a new program. It's actually going to be an online program, so even if people aren't here, they can still participate. But when you're done with this program, you'll have a personalized list of foods that you can eat and foods to avoid to keep your stomach happy. So we'll go through an 8-week program. It's evidence-based, which means it's based on research. It's been proven to work to help people figure out foods they can eat and foods to avoid to help with that first R, the remove, so that then we can move on to getting everybody's digestive tract happy again.
What advice do you have for someone like me? I lack in discipline sometimes, and so, you know, if pizza and chocolate and things like that were on the list, I might have a really hard time staying on track. How do you help with that?
It's really figuring out, is the pain that I'm going to have, is the way that I'm going to feel worth that few moments of pleasure or not.
Right.
You know, personally, I've finally gotten to a point where it's totally not worth it. If it is something that you really want, if you have a favorite food, maybe some pizza, just have maybe a bite or two and then be done with it. Enjoy those first couple bites and then be done and move back to what you know your body likes.
I've been trying to eat the littler cookies and just a couple here and there instead of getting the big ones. You know, I have a sweet tooth. I'm a junk food addict. So,
yeah.
But I can tell when my body's feeling good and when my body's not feeling good, and it's always related to the food. So where can people go to find more information about your company and digestive health and signing up for your program?
Sure, you can check out my website. It's eatingforperformance.com. And the program that I talked about, it's called the Happy Tummy Bunch, and that's under the events tab on my website. And you can also give me a call at 713-822-8500.
Thank you so much, Penny. I'm definitely going to look into that because I know I've been having some problems myself, too much coffee, too much pizza and junk food. So I will definitely check that out. And you can check that out as well because health is so important in your daily functions. And also, hiking, doing things outside, physical activity, that's important as well. Ty's going to let you know if that weather's going to hold out for you today.